Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Yabusele actually out there with buckets. Then it's George, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for the Bucks, Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Smith is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Lillard. Puts up a deep three. And Embiid pulls it down. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Maxey against Lillard. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and last time.
Oh,
yes. Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Lillard against Maxey. And Lillard throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Embiid after the basket by Milwaukee. Back to Maxey. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento.
And he went to town on the glass and posed his will, chasing down misses all game long.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the perimeter.
Throw good, Damian Lillard. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
George against Middleton, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Maxey. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Just 5 on the clock. George passes to Yabusele.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
Lillard outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Ryan passes to Yabusele. Count it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Philadelphia shooting their first foul of the night.
One shot.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective, time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they've bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Yabusele.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong. Stats for George. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Smith dishes to Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Giannis outside. Takes it inside. He hits it from 9.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Now, here's Maxey. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed. Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Lillard against Maxey. Outside, George. Here's Brian. They get it back. Yabusele, the layup off target.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Smith. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Over Maxey. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And the strength Giannis has in his upper body allows him to just brush off the contact and complete that play.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
in for Philadelphia. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. The 76ers in second.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Here's Embiid. He's coming off a 22-point game against New York.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And the Bucks with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Offensive rebound.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Bryan. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound in this one. The turnaround jumper. Giannis has got 8 points.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Maxey against Lillard. For the three. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Lillard. Smith right side. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Smith with the stop.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
From outside the arc. Buckets can't hit.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here is Martin, following the miss by Giannis. Here's Maxey. Count it. 6 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Caleb Martin.
Bucks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Lillard against Maxey. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
And what a move to get into that shot. Lillard using that slick handle he has.
Lillard against Maxey. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Here's buckets. Off target from three-point range.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Middleton can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Bryan. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Brook Lopez. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Philadelphia?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And the 76ers call time here. Richard, the year before you entered the league in 2001, the Sixers made the NBA Finals and haven't since.
Yeah, I just love watching Allen Iverson that season. Won the MVP, averaged 31 points per game, almost 20 more points than any of his teammates. He was the offensive firepower every single night.
for Joel Embiid, putting up about 22 points per 9 rebounds and 5 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
That one drops for him. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Alert against Maxey. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lopez. Bruce Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Wright in for Smith. And then for Philadelphia, Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Maxey. Philadelphia has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Mr. Moves passes to Drummond. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
76ers trailing. Here's Mr. Moves. The 11-footer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's blocked. And they recover it. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Buckets, guarded by Wright. Here's Bryan. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
The 76ers trail by 4. From downtown, rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Lillard. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies. And Lillard with no shortage of it.
Driving the lane, Mr. Moves. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Oubre can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 6. Right, left side. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Here's Mr. Moves. Still yet to score. Drummond finds Martin. Here's Buckets, guarded by Wright. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Buckets got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Philadelphia. Wright outside. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Here's Wright. Right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Lillard outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Steps back and fires. And that one drops. And that's 11 points for buckets. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Lillard misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Giannis. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Kyle Kuzma is out there with Chris Middleton. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Smith in at the 2 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Yabusele after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Drummond. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Maxey.
Milwaukee in the lead. Kuzma outside. Lillard from outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Martin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bruce Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's DeLon Wright in for Damian Lillard.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You know, Richard, this is not just your job. You're a huge fan of basketball. So, that being said, who is your favorite player to watch?
Back in the day, it was David Robinson. He was my very, very first favorite player, and I actually got to play against him in his last game that he ever played in the NBA Finals when they beat us. But right now, it's probably Steph Curry, Jokic, LeBron. I love guys that just play the game in such a beautiful, unique way. As a fan, that's my favorite.
Now, here is Smith. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And the first one drops. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Yabusele. And Oubre subbed in for buckets. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Drummond. Back to Maxey. 5 on the clock. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And Drummond is right there. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Right with it. He's picked up by Drummond. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And good seeing Kuzma work on that part of his game. Very confident once he gets close.
Right against Maxey. Outside for Martin. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Right down low. He's covered by Maxey. 11 feet away. And too long on the shot. The 76ers leading by 4. From 13. It's rebounded by Portis.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Oubre with the steal. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Count that bucket. And it's a 6-point 76ers lead. Smith kicks to right. Smith against Embiid, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Inside, there's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Bucks trail by 6. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Smith with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 10. Makes it off the glass. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
He was just too focused on the hoop. I'm not even sure Maxey felt the defender.
Right, the pass to Portis. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Martin kicks to Oubre. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they're winning, but it hasn't been because of him. He can't throw it in the ocean so far.
Here's Kuzma. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Kuzma's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Once Embiid has the ball in that spot, it's lights out.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris Middleton is a huge part of the Bucks' offensive attack. Giannis says we need him to be aggressive, taking over games. And asked whether down the stretch he needed to be the one to take over, Giannis says, nah, I trust this guy to death. If he wants the ball, he gets it. Simple as that. Kevin?
You're so right, David. The trust factor is definitely there. Hey, thanks for the report.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Right with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Drummond.
Milwaukee ball.
And Wright kicks to Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the 76ers with some changes. Yabusele, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. George comes in for Martin. And it's Buckets in for Oubre. To the middle. Embiid is alone inside. You aren't going to get in his way.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Smith left side. A fader. That one rolling around and rims out.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Embiid with the steal. Shoots over Portis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing here by 8. Smith the pass to Kuzma. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Kuzma's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's Damian Lillard in for Wright.
Chris Middleton.
Here's Embiid. 8 points for him. Yabusele kicks to George. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Maxey hits them both. Timeout called the Bucks.
Timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks Youth Dancing.
Chance to take a look at some numbers for Joel Embiid. Bucks trail by 8. The pass to Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, bro.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Maxey with it, outguarded by Giannis. To buckets. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Yeah, the defender all over.
13-5.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Philadelphia leading by 6. George looking around, lets the 3 fly. Kicks it out to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Embiid with the power.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Lillard. Over Maxey. Lillard misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Middleton lays it up off the glass. Middleton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the focus in the face of that tight defense? Part of why Middleton can go off for 20-plus on any night.
Here's Yabusele. That shot off. Good D by Giannis. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Maxey against Lillard. And he finishes nicely on the way. Lillard's got 15.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
And George gets to Embiid. A rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He dishes it to Lillard. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot. And now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Maxey against Lillard. Outside for George. For Middleton. The 76ers with another miss. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Giannis with it. 16 points for him. There goes Antetokounmpo. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Embiid inside. Lopez is there. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Embiid.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Maxey against Lillard. And there's the feed to Giannis. Outside, George. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Here is Lillard. 26 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and following up the assist.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They're playing for each other right now. Selfless basketball translating into a 5-point lead now after trailing initially. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressive. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Buckets is out there with Maxey. Then it's Paul George. Then there's the monster. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lopez passes to Smith. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Lillard. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. The 76ers leading by 5. And that one's good. Maxey.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Lopez outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Lillard. Lopez with the block. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And Embiid pulls it down. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Yabusele. There's the 3. Kept alive. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Lillard on top. Free throw line jump shot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Lillard. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Bryan. Nice form on the 20-footer. Buckets got 16 points. Bucks trail by 6. And Lillard kicks to Smith. Lillard surveying the D. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history. Logo Lillard has unlimited range.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the Bucks with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now, here's Maxey. 20 points for him. And good that time.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lillard on top. He's covered by Maxey. Lillard against Maxey. Giannis outside. Shoots it up. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings it to 10 for 14.
And I think Giannis is one of the few guys that can physically intimidate. He can break you down in more ways than you can count.
And the 76ers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here to check out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Averaging about 23 points per, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 14. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers leading by 7.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Philadelphia now. Lock at 6. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo to the paint. Lillard misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League night or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Different look for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lopez. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Wright in for Lillard. Then for the 76ers, Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for George. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Maxey. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kuzma. Here's buckets. 16 points for him. It's Drummond, top of the key. It's stolen by Smith. to the inside. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Smith. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead. Here's buckets. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Here's Oubre. Good on the bucket.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. In the corner, right with it. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Yabusele, guarded by Kuzma. Coming in the post. Giannis is there. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 4. Right, looking around. The pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Here's buckets. 16 points for him. Here's Drummond. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And the pass to Bryan. Launches from deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Right outside. Kuzma finds Right. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
76ers ball.
Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. You look at Smith, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Well, what he may give away in terms of size to some of the big men down low, no doubt he makes up for it with his agility and determination. That's what allows him to be such an outstanding rebounder.
Those little things, those hustle plays he makes, those go a long way towards helping the team each and every night.
Now here's Wright. Kuzma, right side. Good work defensively by Martin. The 76ers lead. Now here's Oubre. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Wright after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Smith on the wing. Good work there as it goes. Smith's got 10 points in the game.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Yabusele. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Milwaukee's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Smith. And it's Damian Lillard in for Wright. Paul George is checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Bucks. Timeout called for Bucks. taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Brown. Nothing on the board, and Kuzma slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Outside, Martin. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Lillard. For the lead. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Martin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The length and quickness of George, it is so difficult to guard against. That really compromises the defense, forcing them to foul.
The 76ers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And he makes the first.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
And George drops them both. The Bucks trail. Now Lillard. He's got 22. Yep, that one goes in there. Lillard's got 24 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Maxey against Lillard. Fires the 3. Maxey, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kuzma finds Lillard. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Maxey. They get the rebound. Drummond. Outside for Martin. There's the triple. Good on the 3-point shot. Martin's got 9 points.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Passes it to Brown. And it's sent back by Drummond. And he gets it back. Lillard, the pass to Portis. Kuzma inside. Covered by Martin. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
With the teardrop. And it's Martin missing. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point land since the start of the second half. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Maxey against Lillard. Left side, Maxey. Shoots over Lillard. That one off the back iron and out. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Kuzma. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Kuzma's got 10 points in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the shot goes in.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Maxey against Lillard. looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
With 1 on the clock, that shot is off. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey guys, come on. Let's close this fourth. Let's close it. Got to pick up our pace. Got to pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard, wanting to make a big push here.
I think he realizes when his team is attacking at both ends, that's when they tend to go on runs.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Brown. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Bucks lead by 2.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
George against Brown. Philadelphia moving the ball around. George against Brown. And George gets it to go. George has got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Gotta put a body on PG or he will torch you on the offensive glass.
From 11 feet away, Lillard misses.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
He gets that one.
Paul George.
George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And sticking with his shot, Paul George willing that ball in.
Here's Lillard. Here he goes. And then Lillard slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Oubre, good.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Maxey against Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Oubre, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Lillard against Maxey. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. It's good. Lillard's got 34.
And it's astonishing how Lillard can run up the scoreboard when he's in that zone. He is scary on offense.
Now here's Maxey. From 13, again, Philadelphia.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Lillard against Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
George against Kuzma. Unloads from 13. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. George with the defensive effort. And finished off by Martin.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Lillard with it. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Paul George.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one, good. And it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And Middleton kicks to Kuzma. Fires the three. Middleton can't get it to go. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 16-7 run. And he gets the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Lillard. Puts it up. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Lillard against Maxey. Outside, Martin. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Middleton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's George. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Smith comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's DeLon Wright in for Lillard. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid comes in for Drummond. And Yabusele subbed in for Oubre. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's White. They get it again. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
It's George on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And yes, it's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks trail by 11. Giannis outside. Right down low. He's covered by Maxey. And he makes that one.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And there's the pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And the push by Antetokounmpo!
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
George dishes to Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
3 points.
George has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Smith outside. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Wide open. Couldn't capitalize.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Martin. The rebound by the Bucks. Stripped it away. It's good. Yabusele's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Giannis passes to Brown. And here's Kuzma. Bucks passing it around. Right for 3. Good on the triple.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to George. Here's Yabusele. Back to George. He takes it in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Yabusele's got his 5th rebound in this one. Embiid dishes to George. Passes to Yabusele. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 13 points for the Monster.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Now here is Smith over Martin. Smith no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Maxey against Wright. Outside for Martin. And here's Maxey. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward partner.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Maxey.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thanks, David. Middleton can't get it to go.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Here's Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 11 in the second half.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Hangs home the trifecta.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
Maxey against Lillard.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Back to Maxey. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Bryan. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Kicks to Lillard. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis!
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Here's Bryan. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Here's Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Kuzma's got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee. 76ers shooting at 51%. Really solid. Middleton against George. Count that one.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Philadelphia.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
Hey, that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And really, after losing all 3 games to this point in the matchup, guys, they have to be happy to get a win here.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Tyrese Maxey.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, Brook Lopez.
Got a piece of it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Damian Lillard. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the 76ers.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 8. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team. Once again, Bucks fans, let's hear it for your young Bucks dancers.
Lopez from long range. Hams the three.
And how about Brook Lopez? In his 30s, he added the three-point shot, which extends his career. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Philadelphia. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Puts up a deep 3. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. PG, congratulations coming into the game. What was the focal point?
Defense. I mean, we still allowed too many points. We got to get better on defense. That was the emphasis coming into today. Defense. It's an area we got to improve. But tonight, our offense got us over the hump.
Any way you get the dub is the good way, so congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long.